Hello and welcome back to the FSXTout's Canard Show here on the FSXTout channel. Today we'll be reviewing the Avtek Type 400 and our flight test will be conducted at Princess Juliana International Airport. Let's fly. Maximize. Full screen. Brakes. Parking brake. Alright, here we are in the cockpit of the Avtek Type 400. Let's take a look around. Okay, there are chairs here, very nice. It still looks very cartoonish though, very cartoonish. Let's check out our gauges. Oh man, look at this mess of a primary flight display. Was it supposed to be our GPS? Oh, engine alert and crew alert. Engine instrument and crew alert system. Doesn't look too helpful. Airspeed indicator, altimeter, angle of attack, clock, flaps. That doesn't work. Alright, yoke is animated, rudder pedals. I don't know what this is. This is probably our engine mixture. Okay, so the flap gauge works. Before we go outside, let's check our shift panels. Shift 1. Oh man, I threw up in my mouth a little bit. This is horrible. Shift 2, GPS. By the way guys, I really hate this type of GPS. I like this square one better. Shift 3. Shift 3, nothing. Shift 4. Oh, this, or a yoke. Our yoke is shift 4. Let's see if it works. Nope. The yoke is just there for the sake of being there. Shift 5. Okay, shift 3 was supposed to be our radio. No radio comes up. Alright, let's zoom out a bit. Yeah, nice. Let's go outside and check out the physical model of this airplane. Alright, here we are outside. Very nice. These textures are very Russian. I'm not sure if this aircraft is Russian, but this tail number here, I think this tail number is, well, like all tail numbers in FSX that are not made by the Microsoft Cooperation, this tail number is built into the texture. So I guess an American bought this aircraft. I'm not sure if this aircraft is even Russian. I mean, I guess it's Russian from the color scheme, but look down here. This thing back here, I think this is a trademark of Bombardier. You can find this on the Learjet and on the Piaggio Avanti. I think Piaggio and Learjet and Piaggio and Bombardier, they have like some sort of partnership or something going on. So that's where the Piaggio has this. So I'm not sure if this aircraft is also like in cahoots with Bombardier. So let's check out the model. Okay, our canards, they're on the elevator itself. Wow, my goodness, the elevators are on the canards. I'm lost for words. Rudder. Okay, the wheels move. Very nice. Aileron. Flaps. Now I do have some reservations on flying aircraft that have their elevators on their canards alone because of how the Cobalt CO50 performed in Flight Sim. So I'm getting some CO50 vibes. Let's fly and see if my concerns are true. Full throttle. Oh, parking brake is still on. Release. Okay, we're basically at full flaps again. I left it at full flaps. Excuse me. 80 knots. Rotate. Okay, I'm giving it full back pressure. 120 knots. We still haven't left the ground as yet. 130 knots. Come on. Go. Tapping some right rudder. And we overran the runway. We broke through the fence.
Don't sink.
Okay, we're finally up. My goodness. Definitely some CO50 vibes here. We give it full back. This is not working. It's not working at all. Full deflection. This was not good. Not good at all. As you guys notice, I'm giving it full back. We're almost banking at a 45-degree angle, and our primary flight display clearly does not work. We have buttons up here. I don't think they work. I'm not gonna even bother.
Don't sink.
Shut up.
Don't sink.
Shut up.
Don't sink.
Shut up.
Don't sink.
Hey, fight me.
Don't sink.
Fight me. Alright. Let's put on the GPS.
Don't sink.
GPS does
Don't
not
sink.
help much. Let's do our ATC interactions. Julian approach. Nope. Experimental. We are an Avtek. Acknowledge. Oh, and my flaps are still down. Let's bring that up. Acknowledge radar contact. Alright. Let's get our thumbnail. This is our thumbnail. Yeah. Let's get rid of this. Boom. That's our thumbnail right there. Very nice. That was easy. Alright. Before we turn to land, let's check our checklist and references. Checklist, no reference. Boohoo. Now I'm not sure if because we had our flaps done, we had such a long takeoff roll, but I sincerely, severely, big words, whatever, they're not coming to me. Doubt that was an issue. I doubt that the flaps made our takeoff roll so long. And I think this thing is a turbo prop. It shouldn't rotate at what, 160 knots. By 80 knots or maybe even 90 knots, I should be able to at least get the nose up. Okay, we are high. Well, the aircraft is high. I am not high. I don't do drugs. Say no to drugs, kids. This looks nice. Well, not the cockpit, but this zoomed out cockpit view. The zoomed out VC view looks very nice. Let's put in full flaps. Increase throttle because we are sinking.
Pull up. Pull up.
Yeah.
Pull up.
Sink rate. Pull up.
Pull up.
We are way
Pull
too high.
up.
Am I gonna make it to the center line? Now we're kinda fast too. Nope, no center line for me. I have been a bad boy. Let's go around. Still giving it full back. Hey, I got off the ground. At 150 knots. Not quite full flaps. Alright. Gear up. I should have made a left turn. Flaps totally up. I can tell because this needle moved up.
Don't sink.
160 knots. I don't think we need to go that fast.
Sink rate.
Oh, that King Air is coming in to land. It's not gonna land before me, I can tell you that.
Pull up.
Now another reason why I suspected this aircraft to be Russian, because the placement of the canards on top of the cabin kind of reminds me of the Caspian Sea Monster or the Ekranoplan that you can find in Flight Sim as like a little Easter egg. Alright, gear down, flaps, yes. Let's make a right turn again. Okay, we're descending, descending, descending.
Don't sink.
900 feet.
Don't sink.
Okay, we're too low.
Don't
Let's
sink.
ease our turn rate.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Okay, we're very low.
Don't sink.
500.
Don't sink. Don't
now
sink.
we're at 500 feet. 500 feet.
Don't sink.
Full flaps. 160
sink.
knots.
Don't sink.
159 knots. Nose
Don't
up.
sink.
Very clearly nose up. We're still sinking.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
I can tell, guys,
Don't
this
sink.
landing will not be pretty.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
No speed brakes. Oh, there were some birds. Nose up. We touched. Touch. Alright, brakes. Let's stop and let's get out to this hellish aircraft. Full flaps. Oh, sorry. Close the flaps. That was horrible. Now, this aircraft looks like a turboprop, and I think it's a turboprop. So let's try our reverse thrust. I didn't do that. Oh my goodness. I didn't do reverse thrust for landing. But look at that. Whatever score I had in my mind for our cockpit, it definitely has less now. Angle of attack indicator. So why is, look at this. What's that about? Alright, let's check out our UI usability. Select aircraft. Avtek Type 400. Okay. Avtek. Okay. What bothers me though is that Avtek is all caps. I'm gonna check the real aircraft to see if the manufacturer is listed with all caps. Publisher. Well, nobody wants to take credit for this. Twin engine turboprop. No? Okay. Make me have to guess. Not that. Oh. Business prop. Interesting. Show all variation. Default. Business prop. Avtek 400 type turbo. You see, it's a turboprop. It's a turboprop. So why would you go through the trouble of putting this as a business prop when you, in the details, you acknowledge that it's a turboprop? Just put it as twin engine turboprop, guys. Come on. Come on. Made an appearance in Earwolf, the series, and the movie Aviator. I can't remember this movie, but I definitely should watch it again. By whoever this is. Okay. Alright. Now for our final score. The cockpit was interesting. The primary flight display was a small static image stretched on the panel. The in-panel GPS works, but it's badly implemented, and the throttle handle disappears into the quadrant when reverse thrust is activated. Accuracy gets 5 because of the lack of texturing, and also I can't find a picture of the real Avtek Type 400. Working gauges gets 5. The autopilot was a simple heading and altitude hold, but the aircraft still pitches down because it's stupid. Autopilot gets 2. 2D cockpit gets 2 because it was an outline and it doesn't have any working gauges. I will be generous and give the Type 400 10 points for control surfaces and animations because I cannot find any video archives of Type 400 in flight or otherwise. Realistic texture gets 7 points because the texture could use some more grunge. Textures could always use more grunge, guys. ATC availability, 0. Checklist and references, 0. Now for UI usability. Thumbnail gets 2 points. Aircraft manufacturer gets 1 point because it's in all caps. I'm very pedantic about this. 0 points for not listing a publisher. For aircraft type, 1 point because this aircraft is a twin turboprop. It says that in the details tab. Yet the publisher insisted on listing the Type 400 as a business prop. Like why? Speaking of details, they are details, so 2 points for that. And here is the compiled score for the Avtek Type 400 by Michael Pook. Its ridiculous pitch authority was reminiscent of the Cobalt CO50. It turns out that the real Avtek Type 400 was never finished prototyping because the parent company went bankrupt. Avtek Air bought out the company and planned its development under the name Avtek Air 9000T. And that was the review of the Avtek Type 400 by Michael Pook. Tell me what you think about the video in the comments down below. Link to the Avtek Type 400 along with a list of software and hardware used in this video will be in the links down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.